So hi, welcome to the podcast for the Spitphyre. We're gonna ask some questions today. I'm gonna start. So congrats on your newest release, guys. Papaya. How do you feel about the response to anyone you've shown it to, if anyone?
I would say it's been like overwhelmingly positive. Like we've shown it to like all of our friends, and John's showed demos at like multiple stages in production to like people like who texted him, and everyone's like, "This is like really good. This is great." So, like, I mean, you guys listened to it. What did you think?
I
I
thought
thought
it
it
was
was really
good.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I thought it was good. Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Pretty
It's really
solid.
interesting hearing like what everyone's like favorites are because
Mm-hmm.
it's like in my head it's like when we release it I'm like this is the song that I think is going to do really well, and then it's like not, it's like the one that I totally didn't picture was going to be the one everyone likes, and I'm like, all right, I'll still take it.
Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, as long as people are liking it, that's all that really matters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, what was your writing process like for this record?
It was all over the place, but it was great. We so it started similar to how we did Your America, the last one we put out, where like I did like a voice memo on my phone and I sent it around to Mike and to our drummer Jake. One of the interesting things about this EP is it's actually been mixed and mastered by two different people. Three of the songs were mixed by our very good friend who's done a lot of producing for us, Buster Schroyer from the band Cheap 52, and the song Good Vibrations was mixed by a dude we actually went to high school with named Matt Crane, who did a fantastic job on that one too. So it was so sporadic, and we actually didn't know if it was going to be an EP in the beginning or if we were going to try to do an album and like push a release farther back. So it was like, all right, can you mix this one song for me to our friend Matt? And he did it, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I have no idea when this will come out, but thank you so much for this. And then it's like, all right, we can put out Papaya.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, so there was a chance of Papaya becoming an album?
Yes, there was
Oh.
definitely, it was talked about for a few months.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Alright.
So where's your headspace while writing Papaya?
I love that name so much.
Mike, you could take that one.
Where was my headspace? We did all of it, like while we were home in quarantine. I don't think there was a single track we recorded because John and we like moved into school by now, so like we're at school. But I think everything we did at home. So it was just like, okay, there's nothing else to do. I wanted to just put stuff out. I wanted to just keep doing things, keep doing music. We were slowly getting better at recording ourselves. So I was like, let's just make music. And then, like John was saying, was it going to be an album? And I was saying, let's do like 2 or 3 EPs, kind of put them out in like a year span. So we just always have something new coming out.
Mhm.
I guess the headspace was just like wanting to keep going while like nothing else was happening.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I get that 100%.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
In
So-
total homage to our favorite fast food restaurant here, Papaya Dog.
Wait, so the EP was named after a restaurant.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
You
It's named
stole
after,
one of my
like-
fucking questions.
Sorry. Wait. Okay. I didn't expect that. I don't know what to say to that. That's cool.
It's like the greasiest place like
Mhm.
that there is. It's like you go in, it's just 2 guys behind like a grill. They're like, "What do you want?"
What do you want today?
So, there's like a fun story there too. So I have a lot of like eating restrictions. So I ate there a lot last semester. And when we first moved here for 2 weeks straight, I ate like 2 knishes every single night. And I felt awful like all the time. And my doctor called me. And this is like after we announced Papaya. And he says, you have to stop eating Papaya Dog. So I have like a doctor's word that I can no longer like eat there after we like are releasing the EP that like we named after it.
But they know us. Like we walk in, they just immediately start making like John gets 2 knishes, I get like a cheeseburger and a knish. They just immediately start making it, no questions.
Oh
They
my
don't ask,
God.
what the hell do you want today?
Not
Yeah,
anymore.
we know what
we
you
worked
want.
our way up
Mhm.
in the food chain.
All
Oh my
right.
God, that's amazing. Did you tell them
Not
that?
yet.
I
Oh my
don't
God.
think they would care
They'll blast it in
Well,
the store. What are you
Probably
talking about?
wouldn't.
because like they're like on a college campus. Like they see so many things every day. We come in between like 7:30 and like 1:30. Like we're just like some random college kids that happen to come in a lot. Like they don't care about us.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, is that
we-
7:30 and 1:30 a.m. or
No, PM.
PM.
7:30
Okay.
p.m.
Wait.
but 1:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
They are open for like 22 and a half hours. They close for like an hour and a half.
To clean.
Yeah, at like 6:30, I think is when they close. They open again at like 8 or something like that, and we're
Yeah.
like, we'll be there at like 3 a.m. sometimes. It's really bad.
Oh my god. What? That's a new one. Okay, solid. So moving back to the EP, what band or artist influence do you think you could hear on it?
Oh, I know one for Mike.
Oh yeah. When we were recording, and I was like the Strokes' new album had just came
Mhm.
out, so like I got really deep into like a Strokes phase. Like just like I slid back into the Strokes. So there are like a few parts in the album where I'm like, okay, this like, what would the Strokes do? Like as far as like bass goes, but for me that was it. I don't know. John definitely has like a wide range of
Yeah.
influences on this album.
It's like Sublime, and I don't know if you guys have heard of the band The Main Squeeze. I found them on TikTok, and I got like deep into their music. They're like a funk, gigantic collaborative. And I'm like, yeah, I want to make just like a funky song. So that's where Koi comes from.
All right.
Solid.
Is P Daddy an influence for you, Michael?
P Daddy is an influence for me. Thank you.
All right,
I
I
didn't
saw
wear
the
this to
sweatshirt.
talk about. This is like my favorite sweatshirt.
Okay.
P Daddy is my favorite band like of all time.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
They're an influence for me.
okay.
Yeah.
I figured I'd ask because I knew the sweatshirt, even though I could just
Yeah.
see the very top of it.
Yeah. It's an iconic sweatshirt.
It
Yeah.
is.
Since you guys already told me what the EP name means, is there any meaning behind the cover art?
Yes. Almost every single song that's on the album, 3 of the 4 songs that are on the EP, are on the cover. I found this guy, the guy who did the cover art, Brett Curtis. I found him in the Kenny Beats Discord, and then like I just really liked his work, so I DM'd him. I was like, hey, like I'm working on a EP. Would you be willing to do it? And so yeah, so there's a song on the EP called By the Bridge. So the Brooklyn Bridge is in there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a song called Koi, so we put little koi fish like below the bridge, and there's a song called Darth Vader, so we put a Death Star above the bridge, and he was like really great to work with.
That's interesting. I like that.
That's really cool. Yeah.
It was so cool too. We were like, what can we give you? And he's just like, no, this is fun for me. We're like, come on, like let us buy you like coffee or something. Like, no. Super humble dude.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah, love that.
that's so cool. Okay. So what song off of the EP took the longest to write, and do you guys have a personal favorite?
I want to say Darth Vader took the longest, surprisingly,
Mhm.
because it was tough. Because like it was about. No, you know what? No, I want to say it was By the Bridge because that was actually the first song we all recorded in quarantine. So at least for me personally, that was like I always had the equipment, but I never knew how to really use it. And quarantine forced me to like learn how to like record my own music. So that was a lot of me yelling at myself when I couldn't figure out how to use a microphone. So that definitely took me the longest. Personally, I think that one's also my favorite because that's the most ska punk one that we've got, and that's my shit.
Okay.
Solid.
All right.
Koi is my favorite. I just really like my bass part on it. That's like my favorite part that I wrote the whole album. And I think all the tracks took about the same amount to record for me personally.
Mhm.
So yeah.
All right.
Solid.
So is there a certain feeling you guys want your listeners to have listening to this EP?
I hope they vibe. That's my biggest thing. Like I hope they can just be like, yeah, I want to like, I'm on a good mood right now. I want to keep it going. Let's put on that Papaya shit.
All right. Okay.
Is that the same for you, Michael?
I want them to feel like we're the best band ever.
Mhm.
Personally, like that's just me though.
Yeah, of
But
course.
I guess like yeah, I'm in a good mood. Let's put on Papaya. Like that works as well.
Yeah.
I guess. I
Okay,
guess. Okay. So this question should be like super, super quick. I want you guys to describe the EP in 3 words. Super quick.
Pretty
Greasy,
please listen.
fun vibe.
You both went at the exact same time. I heard nothing.
One at a time, please.
You go first, Mike.
Pretty please listen.
Pretty please listen. Okay, wholesome.
Very, very greasy.
Solid.
That's perfect.
Greasy
that's
riffs in there.
Greasy riffs.
So I know there's only 4 tracks on the EP, but 3 songs off the EP you're looking forward to playing live.
Ooh, I'm definitely excited to play Darth Vader live. That one has my favorite story from when I was like 15 in my old band. So I definitely want people to scream the words to Darth Vader. I want to say By the Bridge, I'm looking forward to, because God willing, when the world opens up and we can have mosh pits again, that's how I envisioned that song going. And yeah, like I love Good Vibrations, but also Mike's bass line is killer on Koi, so I want to play Koi live too.
All right.
Yeah, I want to play all the songs, but Good Vibrations has gotten like the most like positive responses, so that'll be like the song we play the most live.
Okay,
right.
solid. So we know you guys haven't even like dropped the EP yet, but do you have any projects you're working on? Another album, singles,
Yes,
EP?
we do.
We do.
We are working on a second and third EP right now.
And third.
Very different feelings, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just working on it. No idea when they're going to come out, no names or anything, but I kind of saw what like Origami Angel did, where they were just putting out like 9 things in a year, one year. Do you guys remember that? And then also like their Problematic is like fuck, but like what Brockhampton did with Saturation. So like what they did, like, and I just wanted to do that. Like I always want to be putting something out. So like every time like you think about like something, like there's something new out. So we're always like occupying space in someone's mind.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right.
Makes sense.
Brockhampton without the problematic bullshit.
Let's go.
So as Glory said, that's all the questions we have today. Is there anything you'd like to plug?
Pretty please listen to Papaya out on all streaming services September 25th.
Let's go.
What else do we have to plug? Please listen to any of our other music. We have like another EP, we have an album, we have some singles out. Stream Your America. That's a really important song to us. Most importantly, just have fun. I want to plug having fun.
And
Having
also
fun.
wear a mask.
Let's go.
Have fun
Yeah.
and wear a mask. All right. And listen to the music too.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you for sitting down with us, guys. This has been Spitphyre, and we're the Good Noise Podcast.